Hello Internet friends, it's Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions bringing you today's Tech Tip Tuesday. Today I want to talk about Autostory pole dimensions on this barn I'm drawing right here. So let's get started. Yes, Autostory pole dimensions. I'm working in Chief Architect Premiere version X13 on a Windows 10 PC. I want to show you this that I just learned. I never knew this before about Autostory pole dimensions, so I'm going to have to check if it works in X12 or not. But when I click on this Autostory pole dimensions here, you'll notice, let's get a quick 3D view so you can see what's going on. I've got a piece of this over here that is an 8-foot ceiling, and then the middle section is a 16-foot ceiling, and then my 8-foot ceiling again over here. So it's and it's all on one story, one floor, all on floor one. So it makes sense that Chief is going to see this plate and not this plate, but I want to add a plate up here. I'm going to select this outer dimension and notice that I can add a dimension tool just like in my standard dimension. Now I've drawn a line at 8 feet and drawn another line at 16 feet. What I did was I drew a CAD line, locked the length and angle, and set the Y position at 16 feet. Give it a phantom line and a thicker line weight. So I can just dimension right to that line, that CAD line there. And notice my 16 feet with this marker shows up right here. Well, this marker, I'm going to hit the space bar to go to my Select Objects mode and click in there. When I click right next to the marker, you see the little number 3 right there and this squared grab handle. Now I can move this grab handle over. Technically I can grab that handle down and move it up if I wanted to do that, or make it straight. I can extend the length or shorten the length of it. I'm going to try to line it up pretty close here so it's even with these. And then I'm going to double click on this to open the dimension line specification. Notice the number 3 corresponds to this selected extension number 3, and I can add this text to the marker as well, top of plate. Okay, so I've got top of plate, but I don't really want this to be noted as top of subfloor, first floor, so I'm going to double click on this square grab handle here, and once again this number 1 correlates to selected extension number 1. If I wanted to switch to number 3, I could change this up here or switch to number 1, and I'm just going to call this grade. Now this is dimensioning up to my my construction line callouts, and I don't want that, so I'm just going to pull this off of that. Actually, I'm going to select, instead of selecting the handles here by the markers, I need to select the dimension tool and pull that square diamond off, and that deletes it. There's some quick tips on Autostory pole dimensions. I hope that helps. I'm going to check out X12 and see if this does it as well real quick. Be right back and let you know. So I quickly created a similar situation in X12. Let's see what Autostory pole dimensions does in elevation here. Once again, I have the situation where it skipped the 16 foot, so I'm going to draw a CAD line at 16 feet, lock the length and angle, change the Y position to 192 inches, select this outer dimension, and let's add that. Click close to the marker, and I still have that red handle as if I'm editing a endpoint or a extension of the dimension tool, and I can drag that over. I can move it up or down. Double click on it. So it also works in X12. I hope you've learned something today. If you've enjoyed this or learned something about Autostory pole dimensions, go ahead and click that like down there. Hit the subscribe button for more videos each week as I release them. Click some of these videos for more Tech Tip Tuesday videos, or check out other Chief Architect users' YouTube videos as well. Take care.